Hello everyone, welcome to Cybersecurity Think Tank. After 26th lab, we are now on 27th. This is for anonymous browsing, right? By using the proxy switcher. So what does it mean about anonymous? First word is anonymous. What do you think about it? And simply, whatever you are doing on the internet, your identification is all about your IP address, right? Whatever you're just accessing, whatever you're targeting, that particular server is just creating a log for you in which we have your IP address. We can fetch you out by using that IP address. We can get the location, right? Here we are talking about the anonymous browsing, right? What does it mean? Simply, your IP will fluctuate, or you can say proxy chaining sometime I'm talking about, right? Multiple IP address will use same time automatically. So by using a tool named as proxy switcher, is an application, will switch the IP address, right? So that in case somebody is looking for your browsing, so that particular log will maintain the same request with the different IP. You can say the different requests with the different IP, same, like automatically it will get changed, right? So this is all about. First thing to know about tool, you use Google. What is proxy switcher, right? So you can download proxy switcher. You can see here www.proxyswitcher.com, right? Okay, check this link. So here we go. This is all about the proxyswitcher.com. This plugin, download, right? So proxy switcher comes in two flavors. Basically, free light version we have is freeware, and the standard version we have. So we are going to use the free version, right? So these are the things you can see here. Number of proxies, you can check it out. Proxy switcher. It manages the module with the built-in anonymous proxy server finder and the proxy. Basically, when we'll run this particular application, we'll get the different IP having the location. So we can check, we can use that particular IP, whatever the IP we want to use, right? So basically it allows you to automatically execute action according to detecting network connection, right? So we are going to learn the daisy chaining proxy. Simply multiple proxies I'm talking about remain untraceable, undetectable. Likewise, an expert ethical hacker or the pen tester, you should know all about the possible ways to use the proxy server to remain untraceable on the internet. Or sometime when you are just going for the pen testing, some website is showing that in case you are just sending the request with the same IP, so it'll get blocked by that particular server. So you can use the proxy chaining or the daisy chaining part. So in that case, you can send multiple requests, right? So you should know how to create the proxies for the browsing the internet anonymously, right? So we are going to download. There's an option for download. We can download standard. We have downloaded it for you. You can see we're going to install it. Yes. Sorry. Then welcome to the proxy switcher standard setup wizard. Click on next. I accept the agreement. Then next. Then finally get installed. finish. Go for the browser to check the detail. Look at the options. Is for 15-day trial. Then in advanced network, then you can see here the settings. You can see here no proxy, auto detect proxy, setting for this network, use the system proxy. Here we go for the use system proxy settings, because we are just going to use an application in the system. In case you just want to give a proxy manually, so you can go for it. Here you have to give. I'll show you how to can give this also, but first thing, it's all about to use that particular application, then clicking on OK. Then back to the tool, clicking on next. Then finish. So you can see the detail. And test it. These are number of the servers we have. A list of the download proxy servers appears. You can see in the right pane here, shown simply the multiple IPs with the port. See, this is the IP 1.160.15.76 colon 3128 is a port. On this port, this particular IP address is going to configure in your system by using this port number. It's very clear, right? You can see here the country is Taiwan. Updated detail. Still the process going on. You can see here, not 1, 2, 3. We have a huge detail, huge, right? US, Cambodia, Russian, US, China, UK, right? Mexico. You can see here a lot of IPs we can use. So when you are just sending the request, the server will fetch you the request is coming from China. Same time, after 10 seconds when you are sending the request, the having IP showing that particular request is coming from Mexico. After 10 seconds from US, then from Cambodia, then from India. This is all about anonymous, right? I'll let you know something more about this. Then simply to start downloading the proxy list, you can click on download the proxy list. Until unless complete, or we have to click first on cancel in case you just want to use this list. You can think something about with the process not complete yet. Now we can download this. The core proxy network complete. You can see we are just downloading this. You can see here size, and we are just going to download. It's working on. see here, fresh downloaded proxy servers 6288. Still we download it. It goes complete, then we can get complete detail. Still you are downloading these. You can see here the detail. This is the high anonymous SSL and light, then dead proxies permanently for the basic anonymity, private, dangerous, my proxy server, and switcher also. That is simply mean the permanently we are using some, we have fixed some particular proxy that all the request is coming from that particular proxy server only. Highly anonymous SSL will use for the encryption for highly anonymity. Enough, we have downloaded a lot. You can see the detail. Then you can see here when we are just clicking, showing the green signal is simply mean that this proxy is working now. Now this, now this. So you guys can switch like this. Here you can see the active proxy is Taiwan. When I'm just clicking on China or Thailand, the active proxy is Thailand. Then you can send the request again on site. Then this proxy is from China. So you guys can see here, in case I'm just using Google here, google.com, and in this I'm using the proxy of China. Let's see what we are going to get. You can see here waiting for google.com, but still not working. I'm using the proxy of US. Then you can see here the detail now. It's not google.com. Better option is to get who.is. You can check the IP directly. Maybe this IP is not working. Let me check with a different one. Okay. Sorry. We can go with Cisco. Just a second. Now let me check it out. Check this one. We can use the URL proxy switcher.com/check.php. This is the application for this tool. Check the detail. You can see 3 options here. Switch to manual, enable the proxy connection, keep alive, and auto switch. Automatically it will work, like, right? The real one to check it out, the detail. Showing not found. This one. You can see here the detail I've told you. There are a number of options you can see here. For edit, this is you can get the selected proxy, whatever you are just going to use. Switch to the selected proxy, and this is for the direct connection. You can remove that particular server, in case you are thinking this is the dead proxy, and you can add new one in case you have that one. You can check in case you have selected this one, so you can check from this link that in case you are providing the basic anonymity, service availability. Just preparing for scan also. You can scan like. You can see here the scan target, this is basic is okay. light this one, and overall is okay. The scanning part is going on, you can see here, right? This is all about the tool. In case you guys just want to use manual proxy, I can show you that one also. You can see here this google.com. Showing the leap year 2016. We were talking about manual proxy, so advanced, again the network, then settings, right? I'm going to show you the manual proxy one. First, no proxy, okay. Then Google, to open it again. This is all about the proxy switcher, right? You can see here again it's working. Now you can see here the permanently, these are the permanent, these are basic and anonymity, right? 16 we have a live SSL. They're working with mostly from UK, US, Spain, right? It's my proxy in case you add something, like in case I just want to add this one. You can see here these are the dangerous one. The red sign we are getting untested. They're not sure about it, who's just going to use, and these are some private, mostly from the US, and one is from Russia. The green signal is for the basic anonymity, mostly they are using the live SSL. These are the permanent proxy server. All the time this IP will be like a proxy, all the time, always, like permanently, right? New one, here we go, right? This is all about the tool, the proxy switcher, right? Now I'm going to show you how to use the manually, so we can check it out. Site hidemyass.com. I'm going to show you how can you use the manual proxy. Otherwise you can choose the application also. So you can see here hide my ass free proxy list. You can click on. So after you can see private, dangerous, basic anonymity, permanently, and these are the complete one, the new one, right? With the different colors you can see here. So red are showing you the dangerous one, right? All the IPs you can see here. Some are permanent, some are, you can say, in that, some are basic anonymity, some are dangerous. With the right signal you can see here. So this is the site hide my ass, and here we go. These are the number of proxies you can see. Can you see? Right? Mexico, China, Korea, Brazil. You can search also in case you want to search it out with, right, ascending descending order, date tested, right? And this is all about searching option we have. Proxy list, all countries, or you just want to see, want to use only, or you just want to see only with the, you know, go for US only. So you can search it out. As you can see, so UK is showing 5, So you can click on update result, then you can see the 5 from UK. So what you can, how you can use, simply you'll copy the IP address in the manual proxy. Here you can see you can put it out, and then the second thing is we have to check first with the port detail. It was 80, so we'll give the port here 80 and use these proxies for all the protocols. So for HTTP, SSL, FTP and SOC, every protocol will use this IP. In case of clicking on OK, that will work like permanent manual proxy. So this is all about, right, the manual proxy setting. You guys can see here. So still I'm just clicking on no proxy, right? So this is how you can do it. Manual I have shown, right? And this is all about the tool you guys can use for the proxy switcher, right? So this is all about your lab 27th anonymous browsing by using the proxy switcher. Thank you.